Hi everyone! Today we're going to do a little project called ice cube painting. So we can't do the project all at once because we have to freeze our ice cubes first, but it's going to come out really neat, I think. So I'm going to step back a little bit. I have to aim my camera down so you can see what I have going on down here, and then I will show you how to make ice cube paints. Okay? All right, so let me adjust this. I think you can see that stuff. I'll move it back here. Okay, so what you'll need for this is an ice cube tray. Mine looks kind of funny because it just slides into the refrigerator or in the freezer, and whenever the ice is frozen, you just kind of dump them out. This is the only tray that I have though, but the regular like plastic ice cube trays that you can get at any store, you could use those would be great. Sometimes they have fun popsicle molds. You could use those as well. I just don't have any. This is what I have. So I'm going to use what I have here. And I have my ice cube tray. You're going to need water, some food coloring. I have my different colors, some toothpicks or popsicle sticks. The popsicle sticks you could break in half. I'm going to try to use these toothpicks and see if they work. And then some sort of plastic covering. I have the press and seal. I think regular plastic wrap might work, but I don't have any here. I just have the press and seal, so we're going to try that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your water and you're going to dump it very carefully, pouring it into each of your little ice cube molds here. Okay, now I'm not going to make them all. I'm just going to make 8. So that way I have 2 girls. So each girl will get 4 paints. Okay, so I'm going to do my pink. You just drop in 1 color, 1 little squirt of your food coloring is enough. I think I did too many. That's okay. So we'll just make, okay, so that's purple. Whoops, I'm stuck. And then we'll do the pink, or just 1 little drop. Okay, I have the sniffles today. Does anybody else have allergies? Woo! They're bad. They're getting the better of me. Uh-oh, look, I'm gonna mix this color. It kind of drains. So if you fill up your ice cube tray too much, some of them might drift on into something, one of the other ice cube trays, and you'll get the colors to mix just a little bit. That's fine, just adds another color, right? Okay, so if you can see that, let me see if I can get this to come down a little. All of our colors. I'm gonna take my toothpick and I'm gonna mix them a little. Okay. You can see how some of the color in the green, you can see it really well. Some of the color settles at the bottom. So once you mix it, it kind of disperses a little and gets all mixed in there. Okay, so we're going to mix these. This is a different kind of purple, I guess. My blue went into my pink there. That's all right. All right, so now you have all your colors and they're all mixed. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my press and seal. And I'm just going to get enough that's going to cover this. Now my ice cube trays twist, so I'm afraid that whenever I push on them, they're going to twist. I'm going to be extra careful. Okay, so you're going to put it across, make sure it's sealed on there. Pretty good. Whoa, I almost tipped it. Okay. So the press and seal, what that's going to do is it's going to allow your toothpick, when you stick it through, let me show you what it looks like now. When you stick your toothpick through there, the press and seal or the plastic wrap, your toothpick should stand up straight. Let's see if it works for me. There we go. So just poke it on through and just let it stand there. That way, when they're all frozen and we go to get these out, you'll have a little ice cube on the end of a stick. And then I'm going to show you how to paint with it. So I will put these sticks in here. I'm going to pop this in the freezer. Stand up straight. I'm going to pop this in the freezer, and then whenever they're all frozen, I'll come back and I'll show you how we're going to paint with our ice cubes, okay? All right, I will see you guys back in a little while. All right, boys and girls, I'm back. I got our frozen little paint ice cubes out of the freezer. So let me put this down. I'm going to very carefully first, they're all frozen. They've been in there pretty much all day. I'm actually in the process of making dinner, so they've been in there all day. Oh, I think the stick's stuck. As I'm trying to pull the paper off, look. It's pulling the ice cubes off as well. So that's a good sign. So you take your plastic wrap off of your little ice cubes. Okay, so here they are. And we took see that? Now, it's not a real popsicle, so you don't want to put it in your mouth. It's just food coloring and water, so I promise, while they might look like popsicles and look delicious, they don't taste delicious. So you don't have to try to eat these, okay? So let me move this over here a little bit, and I have some paper here. Now, I know that they make watercolor paper, and it's a special kind of paper that they make for watercolors. And I know that it's gonna work better than the paper that I have here, but I don't have any. So I'm just using plain old white paper, okay? And then as this melts, you can do it outside, you can do it out on the sidewalk, but as this melts, you can paint with it. Let's see if I can make a big heart. Well, it's not really melting yet because I just got out of the freezer. But you can see how it's making some color on there. Let me hold that up for you. You see my messy heart? Maybe I'll take a blue one and I'll make a cloud in the sky. So what's neat about this, boys and girls, is that you can use these on paper, but I bet you could also use them outside on the sidewalk. If your grown-ups don't mind that you get some food coloring paint on the sidewalk, I bet you could use these outside and they would work just as well. That one jumped out at me. All right. Now remember, watercolor isn't the really dark kind of paint, like the paint that comes in the tubes that we use in school. Watercolor is the kind that you dip your brush in the water, you dip it in the paint, and then you paint it on your paper. So those colors are always lighter than actual paint. But here's my picture that I made. I made a tree, I made a cloud, I tried to make birds. They don't really look like birds. Here's a heart that I made. So you guys go ahead and try these. Let me just see my mouth. Go ahead and try making these watercolor ice cubes that you can...
Watercolor paper, give it a try.
Mr. Scheller just brought me watercolor paper. I didn't know we had that. Oh,
I'm a
big
watercolor
sheet.
painter.
All right.
It holds the paint better than the regular white paper.
All right, so what should I make? Mr. Scheller does actual watercolor painting, and I know that, but I didn't know that he had the paper laying around, so we're gonna try it with the paper and see if it works any better. Let's see, what should we make? How about we make a rainbow? We'll start with red. Okay, I'm gonna have to scrub it a little bit on there. We'll make a big... I think the difference is the watercolor paper is a little bit thicker. And so it, sometimes when you have watercolors and you just do it on regular paper, sometimes the paper wrinkles up. Has that happened to you? Where the paper kind of wrinkles up a little bit and you don't have that like nice flat picture anymore. So I think the watercolor paper kind of keeps it from doing that a little bit. It does absorb the paint a little bit better. My ice cubes, like I said, they need to melt off a little bit. But anyway, like I was saying, you could probably do this outside on the sidewalk. Kind of like little ice cube paintings. That would be pretty neat. Share these with your siblings, your brothers and sisters. Woo! glue's working good. Let's see. Oh. Some purple. There we go. There's my rainbow I made. Can you see it? How fun! All right, friends, if you try this, remember it is just an ice cube tray, some water, some food coloring, toothpicks so that you have a holder to color with, and then the plastic wrap to put across the top. Try that, freeze it up, break them out gently so they all come out as little ice cubes, and then make a picture and show that to me because I love to see what you guys create. All right, I hope to see you guys soon. I hope everybody's having fun and staying safe. And I will do another video for you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.